That's Margaret. From school. Margaret... what's her name? She was supposed to go on the train, but then she disappeared and no one would talk about it.
Who was Uncle Jack before he was Uncle Jack? Stop the movie. Oh, God. Please stop it.
Say, cook us a plate of shite-tasting grub? No! We told you fucking meat and potatoes tasting food, you stupid bitch!
My God, they've kidnapped some poor woman. I could be a real hero and rescue her. Or get myself killed. It's nothing personal. This won't take a minute. Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you. Look, it's not her, it's me. Please don't struggle. If I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more. You're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! Come back anytime. I'll make you something fantastic. My savior. Here, I've been cooking. Taste this. What do you think? Yummy, isn't it?
I ought to drop by someday when I'm in the neighbourhood. Stew would be nice, even if it is made out of fungus and leaves.
Now, you two bloody listen to me, alright? One fine day, the seaboys come running into the regimental HQ saying there's an elephant broke loose. Elephants is very gentle creatures most of the time, and they get along just fine with their man who rides them. He's called a Mahout. But when they're in heat, you have to chain them up. And this one, they got loose. And as Mahout went chasing off in exactly the wrong direction. And the elephant runs into the market and starts eating peaches. And the coolie tries to stop him. And the elephant, steps on him something horrible. Mashes him right into the mud and skin comes off his back like he was peeling a grape. So the seaboys come running up to this general. Only then, he was a major, and say, "You must come shoot this elephant." So, he gets his hunting rifle, it's a 505 Gibbs, and he goes down to the market. Only now, the elephant isn't in the market anymore. It's in a field eating leaves, as calm as never mind. So, there's no cause to shoot it anymore. And by now the Mahout's come back and he's screaming and jabbering about, "Oh, please don't shoot my elephant." You see, he's grown up with that elephant his whole life. And he don't know how to do any other job except sit on that elephant and tell it to pick up a log and carry it over there. But the elephant's taken the life of a man, you see. A coolie, but a man. And the Mahout's crying and jabbering and cool as a summer breeze. The general chambers around, puts it right through the elephant's heart. And the wind just goes out of it. It just kneels down and sighs. And then it's gone. And all the villages are running to get their knives because it's free meat. Now see, unless a man would have trembled at the thought of shooting an elephant that's just calmly standing there eating leaves, he might have missed out. Some civilian in Burma had to shoot a rogue elephant and he had to practically empty a whole magazine into the poor thing, and it was half an hour of the time. But the general makes tough choices, see. So don't you armchair generals tell me what you would have done. Just follow orders and we'll win the next war. The general's promised, all right? No fucking civilians! I have to kill you.
Christ, I better not let anyone see me out of uniform.
Attention all personnel. If anyone finds Private Elson covered, please return it at once. He's not the man who wakes you up in the morning. He's a mission command.
Just relax. Don't question it. Do you ever wonder why the Germans didn't take their tanks with them when they left?
I've made a map. There's a hole in the fence, inside the dump. You just have to get in here, get the key, and cut the power. Then, sneak out into the darkness while I rob them blind. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
How do I cut the power?
The General keeps the keys in his desk.
You want me to break into the General's office?
Any way you can scotch the power is fine by me, lad. I'll meet you back at the train station.
What if they spot me?
I'd run. They don't have a lot of ammunition, but they're terribly handy with their bayonets.
That's your plan B? Run?
Well, you could ask them for some of their famous hot buttered crumpets, but I wouldn't recommend it. They can't run very fast. They're all old farts, like me.
All right, Ollie. Let's see that map you made. Ollie's sleeping potion for those chaps on the bridge. Ollie said there was a hole in the fence in the dump. That sounds much safer than walking in by the front gate.
Arthur! Arthur? You get down from that tree before I chop it down.
Do you know why they're registering us?
The Germans love their lists, that's all.
They're taking us away on a train to Germany. You know about it, don't you?
Who told you that? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you all know about it, just not the kids.
Look, they've got cows there. It's not going to be powdered milk. They might even have chocolate.
Oh, chocolate makes it all better.
They've got tanks, Arthur. Haven't you noticed? How are we supposed to argue with tanks?
I don't want to go to Germany.
It's only for a little while, I think.
I don't want to be a hostage.
Calm down. Let's have some tea.
Oh, right, I'll come down. I think I might be stuck, actually.
It's supposed to end. Nice to have orders. Don't have to think so much. The wife thinks we entertain girls all day long here. Oh, wish we did. Gives you a sense of purpose.
Is that yours? Well, clean it again.
See if I don't. Fresh socks. That's his answer to everything. Bloody fresh socks. Who goes there? Who's there? What's that?
Who's there? What's that?
Very good, sir. Righto, sir. Day, sir. Day for it, sir. I wouldn't say that around the Sarge.
I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Look!
What?
For England and St. George!
how we see the violence inherent in the system. All right, here goes. Papier-mâché. We took all the kids to the train station. We sent them off to Germany because of papier-mâché.
Going to make officer. You'll see.
Attention all personnel. The movie tonight will be Bulldog season through. This brilliant history story stars Jack Buchanan, Greta Gibbs, Ronald China as Pub.
You don't know that for sure.
What if they never come back? Who goes there?
Who's there?
Who goes there?
Attention all personnel. The very band players are looking for a replacement for the role of
Who's there?
Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined,
What's that?
please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
Who goes there?
And the bad news is, Eddie, Who's there? What's that?
Attention all personnel. If anyone finds Private Elson,
Who goes there?
please return it at once. He's not the man who wakes you up in the morning. He is a musician in the band.
What's that? Who's there?
Grenade!
Watch out!
Come back for another meeting! Hey. Back for more punishment!
Patrols should
For England and St. George! We
Come back for another beating!
They're in! For England and St. George!
We beat you once, we'll beat you again! Back for... Come back for another beating!
I've always liked you, actually. Bloody hell, I'm bleeding.
Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies. Attention all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats at Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it. Attention all personnel. Patrols should be particularly careful in the...
Oh, I can't go, Percy. I feel terrible. I keep wanting to throw up, but I never quite can.
But we're supposed to tell the scouts about the plants across the river.
Actually, you're supposed to tell the scouts while I nod sagely.
I can't hear you.
You're not sick, Percy. Just go and tell the scouts about the plants.
I can't talk to them.
Do you think they're going to be nasty to you without me?
No.
Well, I'm vomiting.
I want to make my brother some tea.
Are you going to just not show up? Alright, look. I'll phone them. Just remember to turn the flame off this time. Alright?
More than the usual number of plague victims have been spotted there recently. Attention all personnel, the Merry Band players are looking for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined, please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge. Attention all personnel. The cook has lost his wedding ring. If you find it in your food, please
Righto, sir.
return it to
Who's
the
on
kitchen.
guard duty?
Thanks.
Go back to Germany. For England! And St. George! We beat you once, we'll beat you again! It's started! It's finally started! They're here! Go!
Do we really have to do this?
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats at Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it.
Oh, I should wrap that up.
Attention all personnel. Soldiers found drunk on duty will be given 30 days in the brig. Soldiers found trafficking in contraband will be court-martialed and dishonorably discharged from the Home Army.
How am I ever going to get that out of my clothes?
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats at Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it. They're bombing us again!
There!
Hit the
That's
dirt!
a German! We're on the back!
Get it! For England! And St. George! We beat you once, we'll beat you again! Jerry! Back for more punishment! Go back to Germany, you swine! Come.
Attention all
Great
personnel.
bastard!
Patrols should
It's
be
started!
particularly careful.
It's finally
Orders
started!
are used
Go back to Germany, you swine! Give it up! Come back for another beating! We're under attack! We beat you once, we'll beat you again! It's started! It's finally started! Back for more punishment! For England! And St. George!
They're bombing us again!
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players will be performing their
They're here!
Happy Hamlet at 6 p.m. in the mess hall. All are
Feeling a bit dizzy.
Go!
No one dies.
Why are we doing this to each other?
Attention all personnel. Soldiers found drunk on duty will be given 30 days in the prison. Soldiers found trafficking in contraband, martial and dishonorable discharge from the Home Army.
Ollie said the key was in General Bing's office.
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movie will be King Arthur Was a Gentleman, starring the hilarious Ronald Shiner and Arthur Askey. Don't miss this uproarious comedy.
It is absolutely not in his desk. Why doesn't that surprise me? There's something behind this bookcase, isn't there? I feel positive there's something that could open this.
If you find any plague mushrooms inside the camp, please notify Corporal Ramsbottom so they can be eradicated safely.
Piano music, eh? Maybe I should have a read and play it. Well, all right, clever clogs. A hatch. If it leads underground like the others, I can use it to get out of here once I'm done.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet, at 8 p.m. in the mess
Character of Marines.
Attention all personnel. The cook has lost his wedding ring. If you find it in your food, please return it to the kitchen. Thank you.
Don't blame them. That's blood with back.
Who goes there?
Attention all personnel. Please remember to boil all water this week. There have been some issues with the pipes. You may want to take an extra joy or two as boiling may break it down.
We got a live one, boys.
We beat you! For England and St. George!
Well, that's for knocking down my blocks in nursery.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players are looking for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined, please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
Ready for it, sir? I like marching. Gives you a sense of purpose. Who's there?
Attention all personnel. If anyone finds Private Elston's trumpet, please return it at once. He's not the man who wakes you up in the morning. He is a musician in the band.
Please just lie down.
Who's on guard duty? There's a mole in the hole.
Get out! It's...
Attention all personnel.
It's
To
not
allow
personal.
time to repair the mannequins, bayonet practice has been rescheduled for 0900 hours tomorrow morning. Attention all personnel. If you find any plague mushrooms inside the camp, please notify Corporal Ramsbottom so they can be eradicated safely.
run with all this stuff. You better throw something away before something starts chasing you.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players are looking for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrical...
Gotta drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's gonna be tediously slow going.
Old Castle when he's not on the bridge.
Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you. Alright, here goes.
Attention all personnel. Attention all personnel.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
There is
Ollie.
an intruder in the camp.
He knew it was alarmed, didn't he? I bet he bloody knew.
All personnel.
How do I get out of here? I'm not going to be able to jump over the fence from this side.
Not
I've got to get back to the general secret hatch. That's my way out. Papier-mâché tanks. Newspaper and fucking glue. Right. Now, if I can make it back to Ollie alive, he'll help me get out of town. Assuming that wasn't another lie, that won't be an awkward conversation at all, will it?
Attention all personnel, the movie tonight will be Bulldog Sees It Through. This brilliant mystery story stars Jack Buchanan, Greta Gint, with Ronald China as Pug.
Who goes there? What's that? Righto, sir.
Attention
Day,
all
sir.
personnel, it is time to paint
Day
the
for it,
canvas
sir.
again. If your feet are sore from marching all day, take a break and join the painters next Monday. Any volunteers will be excused from marching.
Where there are always rainbows after rain. The poppies always smile, and no one ever feels hungry or sad. It's good to smile as early as possible in the morning. That way, until you've had enough joy. Well, what's going on in your town?
Figure out what they wanted.
They could have taken them, but they didn't have to, did they? We brought them all to the station.
One day we'll all just look back at this and laugh. Yeah, maybe not.
He walks by himself, and all places are alike to me.
I could probably come in the way I got out, in the back of the station.
Young Artie! Come on up!
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know. Sometimes I think they want the Germans to come back.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
It's a shame of it, you see. They want another go.
You bloody knew!
How would I have known that? For fuck's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I go back a ways.
The tanks were hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
It's tank armour. The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché. We could have fought them if they didn't really have tanks.
No.
We wouldn't have given them Percy and the others.
It up.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train.
Oh my God.
I lied my way off that train. I wasn't too old to go.
You don't forget a thing like that.
Didn't you hear me? I convinced the Germans they had my birthday wrong.
If it was only me, I'd just take my happy pills and sleep through the end of the world. But I promised. I promised Percy I'd keep him safe while we were in Germany.
You promised to help me get to the bridge.
The one in the parade on Apple Home? How would you even get to it? You can't even go to Maidenholm. They shut that bridge down last week. No. You're right. You're always right. Ever seen one of these?
What does it do?
Haven't the foggiest. But supposing you took this to the bridge to Maidenholm, and supposing you told the Bobbies you were there to fix the bridge works, it might enhance your credibility.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
And Appleholm has the only bridge out of Wellington Wells. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I'd rather doubt that. Adieu, Artie. Good luck.